You all may notice, by the way, my last name is Fernandez, which means I am technically diversity. So, hola. Como esta? Mi llamo Joe. No. That's right, I'm a Latino in the sheets, but a Beto O'Rourke in the streets. You know? Yeah. I'm half Cuban, but I act white because it makes life easier. I mean, that statement is based on the news. I watch it and I'm like, all right, stay out of the sun. Keep looking Mediterranean, you know? ICE doesn't care if you're Greek. I'm half Cuban on my dad's side, and a couple years ago, good year for Cubans, because Fidel Castro, he gone. Hawk Harrelson, huge anti-fascist. But after Castro died, I called my dad and I was like, Papa, which is Cuban for dad. I was like, Papa, how do you feel now that Castro's gone? He's like, well, I got mixed feelings, you know, because I am glad that Castro's gone, but I am sad that my parents didn't get to see it happen. Which means that Castro's death was the Cuban equivalent of the Cubs winning the World Series. It's like, this one for Joe, mommy, papi, you know. My dad doesn't sound like that, but I feel like your only frame of reference for Cubans is baseball and Scarface, so just, well, you guys feel okay? Yeah, man. It is funny because after shows, a lot of times people will come up to me and they'll be like, all right, your last name's Fernandez, but you're not really Latino. Which I feel like is their way of being like, all right, your last name's Fernandez, but I'm racist. How could you possibly be Latino? You're not wearing a flannel that's buttoned only at the top button? I've seen every episode of Gangland starring your brethren, the Latin Kings. You behave nothing like them. Like, sell me cocaine and stab me. Maybe I'll believe it. Typical Latino behavior. That only happens with, like, non-white ethnicities, you know? Like, no one's ever like, oh, Kowalski, you're Polish? You don't look Polish. How come you and two of your friends aren't struggling to screw in a light bulb? You got a tray full of ice cubes. You guys don't know the recipe. How come the women in your family aren't sitting on landmines to have abortions? You know? I didn't write those. Some guy who hated Polish people in the early 20th century did. So don't blame me. It was that guy. Yeah, man.